I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold. Wakanda forever! Videos on the Scruffy-Looking Nerf Hoarder channel are intended for audiences of 13 and above. Hey guys, it's the Scruffy-Looking Nerf Hoarder back again for another video, and welcome to my channel where I like to talk about and review Star Wars toys that have been released over the years. And today I am taking a look at this super cool Mandalorian Gauntlet Set from the Disney Store. Let's take a look. A few years ago on the Disney Store website, they had some really cool Mandalorian gauntlets, and I did review those on the channel, so please check out this video so you can see what they were like. But I noticed recently they had these brand new gauntlets, and these are completely different to those ones that I reviewed before. Brand new sculpts, new play features, and obviously a new box as well. So let's take a look at this. First of all, we'll take a look at the box, and we can see it's that same design that we've seen for the last few years, the Boba Fett jetpack and lots of the other toys the Boba Fett blaster have had. And you can see it's where it's all black, and you can see just there sort of in sort of like a black metallic colour, you can see the different designs of all the Star Wars logos and spaceships, and that's on both sides of the box. So a pretty plain box, and you can see it's all open, so you can touch the product straight away. You can see there a little write up about the product, and on the back lots and lots of warnings. Do not eat this product. There you go. Interesting that they've got the warning, the instructions taped to the back of the box rather than inside the box. But there we go. Quick look at the box. Let's get this open and we can see what the gauntlets are like outside the box. Included in the box is the left gauntlet, the right gauntlet, and 4 darts. Now what's really cool about this set is, unlike previous gauntlets, they both have really cool play features. So let's take a look first at the left gauntlet, and we can see that this one has a button right in the centre. And when we push it, that arms the whistling birds, so we get that really cool light feature. And then when we push the button again, just like in Season 1, when he shoots one of those cool stormtroopers. That is super awesome. Love that feature. So let's try it one more time. So sounds great. It's the same sound every time, so it can get a bit repetitive. But I think that looks really great when it's lit up. And just looking at the gauntlet a little bit closer as well, you can see it's got some really nice wear and tear on there. And just, it looks a bit dirty as well. So I really like that. We can see it at the back. It's similar to what we've seen in previous gauntlets. So there's a little bit here that holds the strap in, so you can feed it in there, and then it just wraps around itself with Velcro and holds on. So you can see you can get that pretty big. So I'll try these on in a minute just to see how big they do go, but you can see there at its biggest, it's pretty big wrist, so I imagine they'll fit most people. And here is the right version. You can see it's a completely different mold on there, and it's got that same strap design, so it's got the Velcro that can fold over. But it looks very, very different. Now, the play feature on this one is really cool as well. We can see there's a little button just here. I will take off the Try Me sticker, but when you push that, we get a little light that flashes. There we go. And what we can do is we can put those missiles and load them in, and we push them in, and then we can push that button, and there we go. It is pitiful, I'm not going to lie. The actual missile itself flying out. Let's do it one more time. There you go. At best, it's probably getting like maybe 4 foot, so it's really drooping down. But I guess the fun is that it actually does shoot out, and you can see every time you do that, it does light up as well. So I think probably the light up feature is better than the actual missile itself. And you only get 4, so these are easily going to get lost. But you know, it looks kind of nice from the front as well. You can see, and then when you do fire, take this. There you go. Literally, whoa. Straight down. Each gauntlet has its own on and off switch. You can see them at the back there, which is really handy if you want to turn it off and save those batteries. And talking of batteries, the battery compartments themselves are really well hidden inside the gauntlets. You can see for the left one, it is just there, and it takes 3 AAA batteries. And on the one that fires the darts, that just has the lights that are getting powered. So you can see it's just a watch battery style there. It takes 2 of those smaller watch style batteries. Now, I found with previous gauntlets, the best way to put these on is to make the strap as big as possible, and then make sure you've got a bit of Velcro there so it is attached and it's quite firm. Then you can just slip your hand through, because if this does come out, it is really, really difficult to get the material to go back through and thread it, and you don't want to be doing that. It's a lot of hassle. So when you do it like this, you should be able to just literally move your hand through. Once you've got it in place, you can then get the straps and make it a bit tighter. So let's get this one there. Oh, there we go. Line up my wrist. And there we go. This is the way. And just to complete the look, here I am with both gauntlets on and the Mandalorian Black Series helmet. You can see it's definitely not got the shine that the Mandalorian helmet has, but it's got a lot more grubbiness, and I do kind of like that, actually. I think it looks really, really cool. Anyway, what do you guys think? This is the way. So let's do a few comparisons now with this gauntlet and some other gauntlets that have been released over the years. And first of all, we'll look at the one that we picked up from the Disney store a few years ago, and these look pretty similar. So they're both Mandalorian gauntlets, but you can see that the main difference here is that this one was used for firing the darts. So you can see I've got one of the darts in there right now. There was no light up feature on this one, whereas this one has those lights and sounds. This one's a really dull sort of plastic grey, whereas this one's got that real nice wear and tear to it. Size wise, they're pretty much identical size. So if I get the ruler out, you can see that they're both about just under 7 inches, so they're really similar in size. In fact, pretty much spot on. Maybe slightly the newer one is ever so slightly bigger, but you can see they're pretty much the same mold, but some slight differences in there. And the right gauntlet, you can see that this one had a light up feature with a flame built into it, whereas this one obviously has that light firing missiles. And you can definitely see on this one a bit more. There's a little bit more size in this one, but there's really not much in it. Again, this one has that superior wear look to it, whereas this one's just that one colour plastic. And here it is next to the Mandalorian Nerf Gauntlet. Now this is based on obviously Mandalorian's look in the early part of season 1, so it's that more darker colour and it's not that silver colour. But you get the idea there. You can see definitely the difference in size. This one's a lot bigger and a lot more substantial. So you can see it's got a lot more curvature to it as well. A lot thicker. But obviously this one does fire darts and this one doesn't do anything apart from light up. And just for fun, here it is next to the Boba Fett Gauntlet Set from Disney Parks from a few years ago. And you can see pretty similar size and the same straps as well. So really the same design. And they look quite nice together. And here it is next to the second part of that Boba Fett Gauntlet Set. And this one fires really cool discs. And if you haven't seen the video for this one, I definitely recommend checking it out, because this gauntlet is awesome. There we go, you can see. Stacks up pretty well. Again, same straps and all these Disney sets. My final thoughts on the Mandalorian gauntlets from the Disney store, and overall really, really positive. I think they look great and the sounds that come out of them are really, really cool. The light effect looks super cool on this one. I love it. And the wear and tear on them is an absolute bonus. It looks really, really nice. And if you're getting these for a cosplay for a child, or you know, a budget cosplay for yourself, I think they look really, really nice and they would definitely do the job. Now, the only bad features I'd say is the actual darts that fire from this. One, they don't fire very far, so you're lucky if you're going to get 4 feet in them, which isn't that greatest. And you only get 4 darts, and you can't buy any others anytime. So once you lose those 4 darts, the play feature is going to be gone. So it's one of those tough things that, you know, they should have supplied at least maybe like 10, 15, so you can lose a few and still play with it for quite a while. Now, the only good thing about this fire really poorly is it's going to be harder to lose those darts, because they do fire basically right in front of you and drop down to the floor straight away. Whereas with a Nerf dart, you might fire it goes up on your roof, or, you know, it goes over to the neighbour's garden. This thing, it's going to drip in front of you, so you're less likely to lose the darts. I mean, that is a positive, I suppose. But overall, I think they're really, really great, and definitely recommend picking them up. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and until next time, may the foam fleeting force be with you. Greetings, Exalted One. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you these 2 videos. Both are about Star Wars weapons and will serve you well. Until next time, may the foam fleeting force be with you.